Occupy Wall Street protesters heading for Midtown and a demonstration outside the offices of J.P. Morgan Chase a day after they marched on homes of wealthy executives and gained support from ice cream giant Ben & Jerry's. The board of directors for the brand expressing their deepest admiration for the protesters, despite the fact that the brand is owned by a public company, Unilever. Todd, you say there are companies you think could get a boost from these protesters.
Yeah, absolutely, Cheryl. Look, you know me. I mean, there's got to be something as far as making some money in every opportunity, right? We heard somebody say something like that down at the White House. But look, here's the way I look at it. Kimberly-Clark, you know what they make? Depends adult diapers. I think if you're going to be in this thing, you've been out in that park for 3 weeks, you need some Depends diapers. And look at Kimberly-Clark's stock. The stock is on fire this year, and it's really rising over the last 3 weeks. And I think this is why. And then let's talk about Diamond Foods. I mean, if you're going to make that trek up to Park Avenue, you need some peanuts. So Diamond Foods stock is doing fantastic over the last 3 weeks because I think these people are actually buying all these peanuts, all these nuts, because they need some nourishment because they got to keep protesting to talk about what they're trying to fight for.
Holding up that sign?
Yeah,
that's worrying.
They're doing that. I mean, they love it. They love it. And let's talk about the third one.
All right, let's do your third pick.
Lacrosse footwear. I mean, if you're going to go through, you know, the obviously rough terrain of Central Park, you need some good boots, right? And you got to look tough when you're going out Park Avenue and going to J.P. Morgan. Stock's doing well.
Yeah, this is not the time to be wearing the Crocs.
Hot right now. This is the Occupy Wall Street route.
But but they are wearing their Crocs. That's the issue. All right, let's talk about another way that we can play the market and monitor the market. The lipstick indicator. Now, this I know a little bit better than Croc shoes.
There you go.
No, I actually know Croc shoes pretty well. But you say that we should be looking at the lipstick indicator right now. Look at the health and beauty companies. Look at your Revlon, your L'Oreal's to see how the consumer is doing. What do you see?
That's right, Cheryl. Because when you look at Wall Street economists are going to look at several different indicators to try to determine the growth of the economy right now, whether it's growing or contracting. So we look at casino revenues, we look at things like women's dress sales, things like that. The one item that's doing fantastic right now are cosmetics and perfumes. You're up 5.2% in sales year over year. These are companies that are doing fantastic. I mean, you talk about the L'Oreal's, the Estee Lauders, Ulta. They're doing well. The logic is like this. First of all, women are not, the reconstructive surgery is actually down. It's down about 28% year over year right now. And as a result, people are going out to the cosmetic, to the salons. They're doing these things, and their sales are going through the roof. Elizabeth Arden is another one that has done sensational.
Well, but that's a bit of a risk, though. I mean, the S&P recently, I mean, as far as the stock goes, I mean, they still got a junk rating on it's either the credit or the stock. I can't remember. But there's S&P has raised outlook issues with regards to Elizabeth Arden.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Go to Elizabeth Arden, they're always packed. People are buying their products, their margins are super wide. You ever go into Elizabeth Arden, Cheryl? And this is, and I don't know this personally, Bob, but I hear this from the ladies. Hear this from the ladies. And when you go in, you get a ton of samples. Well, the reason why they're giving you the samples is because their profit margins are well into the 30 percentile, just like an Apple is.
And it's remarkable because you would think these are discretionary purchases, probably the first thing to go if you're tightening the belt. But I think there's a level of of fatigue on the part of some consumers. I'm tired of doing without, and so I'm going to buy an expensive lipstick. I can afford that without hitting the budget.
Well, but L'Oreal, and look, I mean, L'Oreal is one of those companies that does have their hands in a lot of different places. I mean, they're a global brand, but they also make a lot of different lines of products. Their price points for their products are in several levels. Having said that, still, if you look at the chart for L'Oreal, I mean, if you look from a technical analysis perspective, L'Oreal's chart does not look that good, Todd, but you still like it.
It does not, but I think when you look into 2012, this is a
long-term chart on L'Oreal.
Well, just recently announced that their year-over-year sales were up the most in a decade in North America. They are actually selling. So when I start thinking of forward guidance, there's your forward guidance right there. When I hear about a company that is actually selling their product, they're beating their own numbers historically, that's a stock you want to get behind. And if anything, if you're looking for a chart right now, that might be an opportunity as far as an entry point. The other ones have actually done quite well this year.
All right. So look, and so the entry point is now.
Yeah.
What would be the time horizon for anybody that buys this?
It's going to be an investment. Go out many years, guys, because I mean, if you bought an old AM and everything, but you have to keep your eyeball what the ladies are doing out there as far as the makeup goes. It's a stock you may want to hold.